Hello, this is Bryce on the floor coming at you with another tennis improvement video. Today I would like to talk about why we shouldn't scratch the back on our tennis serve. If you want to dive deeper, I have a full serve course that goes beyond this video. Check out the link in the description, but let's get into it. Scratching the back on your tennis serve is a common serve error that's unfortunately taught too much. Scratching the back is going to result in contacting the ball with the improper angle, and it's also going to drastically decrease the racket head speed. What we really want to do is take the racket right to left and then drop the racket like this, and then move with the racket on edge and finish out in front like this. Kind of moving the racket in a lasso, going right to left and then dropping the racket at this point. Notice when we're dropping the racket, we never scratch the back. We're kind of setting the racket at this point before we move into contacting the ball. Let's take a look at the pros so we can show you how they don't scratch the back, but they go right to left and they drop the racket.
Novak Djokovic's racket is facing the side like this. This is very important because this sets up what we call the right to left movement. So when you're out there on the tennis court and you're serving, you want to start with the racket tip facing the side, and then you want to have the racket go what we call right to left. The racket is going to start here, and then the racket is going to slowly move over Novak Djokovic's head like this. And that's what we call the right to left movement. Notice how that works together. The racket is facing the side fence, and then the racket is slowly moving over Novak Djokovic's head, signifying the right to left movement. This right to left movement is super important because the right to left movement naturally leads into what we call the racket drop.
So if you're currently scratching the back, it can be a very tough tendency to break. So what we need to do is we need to break this into progressions. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to just do some shadow swings, going right to left and dropping the racket. And you want to get that comfortable and fluid. And then you want to progress towards going into the half serve position. So you want to hold the racket kind of here near the racket's throat, and then just serve like this, emphasizing that right to left and that racket drop movement. And then once you eventually move back to the serve, you want to videotape yourself and make sure you're breaking that tendency of scratching the back while emphasizing that right to left and that racket drop position. And over a month, you're going to start to see massive improvement on your tennis serve. So thank you so much. This has been Bryce on the floor with another tennis improvement video. Like, comment, subscribe, and check out my comprehensive serve mastery course where you can learn how to serve step by step. Thank you so much, and great luck out there in the tennis.